Coming over and looking at currencies, looking at the US dollar, so it pushed up strongly yesterday, it's pulling back a little today. I'm still ideally looking up to this 97.24 to finish this A wave before we come down in the US dollar. And there's the push up yesterday, here's the pullback, which I'm hoping is corrective. Then we need to clear the retrace fibs on the hourly chart if we're going to get up here into the target region. And that's based off what I'm looking at in the euro. So if I come up the timescales slightly in the euro first, I'm still looking for this final drop down here to complete the larger degree one off the high from February this year before we start the two back. So there that is in the daily time frame. Oops, excuse me. Just the 4 in a diagonal, it got very close to invalidation. So if we take out the high from yesterday, I think it will invalidate. But looking for this drop into the target zone to get long the euro. Then if I come all the way back down to that 15-minute chart, if this is the top of the 4, then I've got a potential diagonal down. There's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 2 back just hit the 764 retrace, and the reason I put the update chart out was for those of you that want a day trade and possibly a lot more, that was your short entry as the chart was posted this morning. Looking, you've got to take this low out here at 115.29, and then we should head down to 114.50 next in the 3, if that's correct. Someone did email me last night, Greg, asking about whether I thought the low in the euro, if I go all the way back to the weekly chart, whether this low here was the ultimate low, and that we were going, this is just corrective and we're going to go higher. That is certainly possible. It's really not my expectation, but go and look at the weekly chart of the DXY. The euro will do the exact opposite of the DXY. It makes up 68% by weighted volume of that index. So in the DXY, if I come over to that weekly chart, what just happened there? Sorry, this weekly chart here. It's a question of, is this the 3? A, B, C, and all of the 4s in, and I'm starting to lean that way because we hit the 786 bottom up fib. We've certainly got a 5-wave impulse down off the January 2017 high, so it has to be the A of 4 or the C of 4. And if it's the C of 4, because unless we come up very, very high and almost double top in this B wave, it doesn't leave a lot of room to come lower here. So if we come down here in this B, we've got 5 up in the DXY. If this holds a retrace fib, which we're expecting it to do, but then takes out this high here, then the euro is going much, much, much lower. Now bear in mind, you add to that, I don't think the euro in 5 years' time will exist. It is highly, highly unlikely that it will. So I mean, I'm not expecting to see new highs in the euro primarily, but never say never. So from a trading perspective, the next low in the euro is a long trade. It offers a decent profit and risk reward scenario, and then we'll take it one step at a time and look at the structure up while keeping an eye on the DXY. Okay, cable. Let's just start with the daily chart initially. I'm again looking for this last push down in the 5 of 1 before we start the move up in the 2 in cable, and then after that the 3, 4, 5 to complete the larger degree move down. I'll cover Hurst as well, by the way, with you shortly, but outside of the recording for the service, Greg. Looking for this down here to the 1.0 extension for the C wave. So daily wise, looking for that last low in cable. Then again, it only offers up this this move down if we stay below the invalidation level. If we take that out at any stage now, then the 1 is already in here and we're already in the 2 back up in cable. Now coming down to the hourly chart, off the bottom of the 3, you've got this move up here, and then down again. We came right into the top of the area that's the support for the A of 2 being in and this being the B, and it was the 50% retrace of this move up. And as we went through yesterday, this move up was a picture perfect impulse if you look at the fibs on it. The structure of it's not as nice as I'd like, but the fib hits 1618 for the 3, 123.6 held for the 4, and an exact hit on the 2618 at the top. Take this top out here, and I think we're going a lot higher in cable. So that the two long entries I'm looking for are either it taking out the recent high, or it coming down and completing that one down in cable. So and then 15-minute chart, these are the retrace fibs that I'm watching in cable at the moment, and it is looking more corrective than otherwise in cable. If we take out 128.38 here, it rules out any kind of impulse to the upside on an immediate basis. US dollar Japanese yen, I'm looking for this to complete 5 waves up off the recent low. I think this was the B of the 3 in a diagonal up to much higher in this pair. At the moment we've got 3 up. I'm looking for the 4 to hold here, 5, and I put all of the boxes on for the swing trades on the shorter time frame for the hour. We took out this invalidation level here yesterday, and therefore we have confirmed that B wave low is in place. It's highly improbable that it isn't now. And then if I zoom out to the 4-hour time frame, that's the top of that 1 I'm looking for. Then we're looking for the 2 back. That gives you a swing long up to at least 115.06. So again, just follow the boxes on each time scale. Okay, you can scalp it around the 1-hour chart. If you look at the 4-hour chart here, wait for the 1, 2, and you're looking for the 3 up to 115.06 to 116.76. And again, the full write-ups in the forum. Then Australian dollar, so we stick save this. Looking at this structure here, in actual fact, I can count it as a 5-wave impulse as opposed to an ABC. It does just about meet the criteria. We came very deep, 786. We need to take this high out here. Then I'm going to be watching this area. If we can take that out and go straight to the 1618, then it would indicate we're getting the impulse for the A wave up that I was looking for. I'm still long the Australian dollar, 50% position, 50% bank for 130 pips the other day, and then the stop is at this red line here, which would invalidate the count to higher.